shows, and we don't need to name them, where people get to fight, people get to shoot.
I'm back again on that Will Smith shit.
You know, people are.
This is why I fuck with my nigga Shannon, bro. He keep it real.
They're high and mighty, and they're dressed in their best, their Sunday best. And they're, you know, this is where they go to be lauded for their performances.
All y'all niggas too who say, oh, he did the right thing. Y'all niggas goofy. The fuck out of here. Y'all know in reality, if that nigga had came up to you and smacked you, nigga, you putting your whole fucking 10 toes on that nigga forehead. Stop it. Nigga, oh, he did the right thing. But shout out my nigga Chris Rock. That nigga like, man, I ain't pressing charges on that goofy nigga. What? That nigga broken and ready, man. You did all of that for your girl to go home to go fuck another nigga again tonight. Get your goofy ass out of here,
in this
nigga.
manner. He's talking about, you know, disreading everybody. He's protecting his wife. Well, where was her protection of a man when she was at the red table talking about what she was doing with this entanglement? Where was her protection of her husband?
Embarrassing that guy. Make that nigga look, what? Nigga, I grew up to Fresh Prince, my nigga. On everything I love my nigga. Even though I wasn't the biggest friend of Fresh Prince, but I fuck with it. And shit, Carton, Will, all of them, Uncle Phil, man, all of them, Jasmine, all of them, and shit. What? Yo, man, she don't ruin your fucking legacy, my nigga. When you, why Will don't see this shit? She trying to ruin your fucking legacy, nigga. Before all of this, you ain't had no flaws in your legacy, my nigga. Now you looking like a fucking grown-ass goofy.
Medium. What comedians do, they can do this better than anybody else. They can take a real-life situation and make it funny. That's what comedians are. Comedians take situations, and that's why I say, we up here all the time, Skip. I say there's truth in jokes. Ugh. That's what they do.
There's the most truth in jokes.
So now what we're starting is a bold precedent. I'm saying something about somebody, oh, look at that weave, or look at this hair. Oh, man, bro, what you got on, man, that's terrible. He walks up on stage. What he should have done is what DC Young Fly did last year when somebody came up on the stage and whipped him. Because, see, this is going to be out there for perpetuity. But also would have been out there for perpetuity. I'd have come up out that tux. I'd have whipped Will Smith ass.
I know
everything.
He'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him.
That's how it's going, nigga. You gonna have to embarrass me by whipping my ass, or I'm gonna embarrass you by whipping your ass.
Will Smith is carrying on like ain't nothing happened.
We grown ass men. We trying to go back to our family.
And then you apologize to the academy.
Your ass so
you need to apologize.
You gonna wake up? You thought that's Tupac back alive.
There's 3 things, especially in that community. You say the N-word. You spit on me and you slap me. Because if you go back when we were less than, that's what they did. They didn't punch you, they slapped you.
What, nigga,
because that's the
ultimate
sign
no
of
nigga put your hand on
me. They don't say I'm gonna punch you. They say I'm gonna
slap
you.
You don't let nobody put your
that's the ultimate sign of disrespect.
Especially a grown ass.
Will Smith and his crowning achievement.
Put no hands on me. I won't let my brother put no hands on me. I sure didn't let God put his hand on me. Nigga, who the fuck is you, Will?
Will Smith won the Oscar in 2022.
I was.
But what? This overshadows it. He's never going to be able to live this moment down. What should have been his greatest moment, his joy, is marred by this.
Because most people anticipated he was going to win.
And so now you take the moment away from Venus and Serena by their dad, the story about their family, their dad. You stole that moment from them. Why? Because he made a joke. This is the first time I get it. Chris Rock said something back in 2016 when Will Smith said he was going to boycott, and Jada said she wasn't coming also, and Chris Rock said, well, they didn't invite you anyway, so nobody gonna miss you. But Skip, this for him to do that, considering some of the things that she had said at the round table about an entanglement, he slapped that guy. That's the guy you should be mad about.
Yep. You better go find her.
I'm so disappointed because it's us.
Keep my wife out your mouth.
For the world to see, I don't know how many people was watching.
Wife, keep niggas' dick out her mouth.
20 million people watching.
Keep niggas' dick out her asshole. Keep niggas' dick out her pussy.
You see?
Nigga, she got dick everywhere coming her way.
And all y'all
out of here.
Oh, that's her man. His man protected his woman.
Ain't no man protected.
That's what y'all make this about. Somebody. It's embarrassing. Will Smith, I hope he went to bed.
Will Smith on his back. I ain't gonna hold
you. This was embarrassing to the highest
I'm not even
degree.
talking about the slap is embarrassing. You trying to what you trying to prove a point? That's what I want to know.
A different perspective on this side of the table.
What are you trying to prove? What point?
I have watched these awards for many, many years.
Chris Rock ain't the first nigga
film and movies I am.
So I ain't even gonna say disrespect. He ain't disrespectful.
It's lost me a little bit over the last 4 or 5 years.
Nigga,
and because the Lakers won last night, I had to tape it. Usually I would watch it live, but I'm not going to preempt LeBron for
this. I love you, my nigga.
So the point is, for those who don't know the ceremony, to your point about the high and mighty there, the goal of the stand-up comics were either to open the show is to puncture said egos.
Right, he was a presenter, so he wasn't even the host.
He wasn't the host, but the goal of some presenters, and definitely the hosts,
came and opened her
is to puncture egos of high and mighty, because Hollywood wants to send a message to the country, well, we don't take ourselves that seriously.
Cheating on you.
Okay, so
all of this
I am the biggest
shit,
Chris
nigga,
Rock
fan.
Beside of her. He is funny.
He is. Yeah, absolutely.
But he can be scathing funny.
There ain't no real man gonna stand there.
This was a cheap shot at Will's wife, because she does suffer from a hair loss condition that she's often talked about on her show and other mediums.
I would never.
And it was a low blow. It's just a cheap shot.
Right.
And I didn't love it because you could see Jaden didn't love it immediately. And Will was still smiling, so it shocked me what he then did.
Right.
And the crazy thing, Will was laughing at the joke too. So what changed in that 2 seconds from you laughing
to win this award
to turning on Demon Time? Because you ain't turned Demon Time.
The father of the
Williams. You just a bitch smacked the nigga and ran back to your seat.
And it almost felt like he lost it a little bit, because he almost went to the Oscars in character, and he talked about it in his acceptance speech.
So he was a
because he said art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. Well,
she done destroyed
would have done the same thing in certain situations.
Oh, he ain't let nobody talk about the girls.
I don't think Richard would have slapped. He would have slugged. Because that's what got me. But I didn't think about the history of this. You make a very deep and powerful point that eluded me, because
I ain't gonna lie, when he did that,
the neighborhood I grew up in, it was a lower class, sort of middle to lower class. It had a real lower class with a white trashy sign on it. Listen, nobody slapped. Nobody slapped. When you engaged with your fist closed, and you didn't talk about it.
Hold on, let me pause it real quick. If that shit never came out, that bitch said all that shit she done said about Will, how she cheated on him and all of that. Trust me and believe, he would never done this. He would have just laughed it off. Just like a other joke. You feel me? But you know why? He did that shit because he was embarrassed. Because he know. That shit's still a nigga. Anytime you think about Will now, you think about his bitch cheating on him. You don't even think about Will, great movie. Will, great actor. Will from Fresh Prince. And now you're going to think about Jada. Like, damn, she done did you dirty. What? Man, what Mama Will? What Grandma Will? Because if they was here, well, I hope they here, because I ain't going to say they passing now, because I don't know. But if they is here and they still around, my nigga, I know they was talking shit about her. Like, I know they was telling, why you still doing with this bitch? I ain't raised you to be no little pussy. The fuck? I ain't raised you to let no bitch embarrass you like this. Hell no. Niggas, mama's family, females from your side, females from your family side ain't taking that shit from no bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. No female from whatever family side, if a girl disrespect a brother, a son, a grandson, whatever, a cousin, and you got a female on that side, I'm telling you, they standing on it. Hell no.
True. And I was taught very little, but I was taught by my father,
nigga,
you finish it before it starts. Okay, right?
Down in your house and shit.
Here's the thing, what Chris Rock should have thought about.
Getting dick down with your kids around and shit, and you move this nigga in,
I say the joke
but
about her husband,
you don't keep that same energy with this nigga.
I feel confrontation. I'm getting out the first one, because the moment I feel confrontation, I got to end it. I'm not finna let you walk up on me like that. Okay. We argue, Skip. We going back and forth. You cross the room, and here you come walking towards me. What I think? You coming to offer me a drink?
The moment Will walks up to me, I'm
strong. I mean, he didn't flinch.
I'm gonna make him realize
right in the
like, oh, you making a damn mistake. Go back to that shit, young man.
Okay, I got it. Just for the record, Will Smith goes about 6'2", I'm going to guess 200-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. And Chris, I'm going to give him 5'10", maybe 150-ish, because he's always been slender. Can we agree that Will Smith's about
Andre the
50
Giant
pounds,
size,
maybe 4 inches?
You're going to be looking like fucking Rugrats size.
Does that change the dynamic at all?
No. Sometimes you might have to be willing to take an ass cutting just to let people know that you're not no pushover, that you can't walk on. Because once you let somebody do that to you, and people now, he's got to be careful about joking somebody in the community. Skip, I went to a comedy show one time with Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence said something about me, man.
I would hit him with this. I'm like, man, I apologize to Jada Smith. Man, I ain't mean no disrespect. I don't mean to disrespect the love of your life and shit. A moment's silence for her love of her life. Rest in peace to Tupac. Oh, my bad, Will. I mean, my damn, Will. How many love of her life she got? I can't name you. What, you number 3 on her list, my nigga? Is love of her life? Let's be real. You see, this is why you don't be a rebound nigga. Will is a fucking rebound nigga. This is how bitches embarrass you, my nigga. She got this. I don't know if she was rich before Will. She probably was, because fuck, you around Tupac, so they probably know you. But I don't think she got Will Smith money without Will Smith. You see how she done, her nigga done died. Don't rebound the second nigga that was on her dick forever. And shit, he probably was happy when Pop passed too. I ain't gonna put that shit on him. And shit, cause Will don't look like that type of violence nigga. But he probably was a little, oh, this my bitch now. You see, this is why you don't be a fucking goofy ass rebound nigga. You was a second list choice, nigga. Now you feeling all type of way cause the truth coming out and shit. She like younger dick. She still in love with Tupac. She done got you on the dirt. My nigga, you was embarrassing. You embarrassing, my nigga. It's like she done embarrassed your whole family, my nigga, in 1 second. And you still here looking sick as hell. That shit was like 2 years ago. You see, that's how niggas don't talk about their feelings, bro. Because they know this shit. You see, he still was holding on to that shit for how, I don't know when she did that shit, like 2 years ago? And so you see, that nigga was still holding it. If that bitch ain't never said no shit like this, Will Smith would have just let that shit go and laugh. Laughed it off. Like, oh, this nigga funny.
Laughed, it was funny. But I get it. He's a comedian. And if he sees somebody in the audience with the way they dress and how they look, guys, people used to make fun of people's disabilities. They don't do that anymore, Skip, but that was a thing. If you had one leg, you had one eye, or whatever the case may be. But for Will to react like this, really?
On neighborhood crip itself, nigga.
Nobody can convince me that there's something deeper going on other than somebody saying that your wife has no hair and she's going to be in the next G.I. Jane. There's no way you can convince me that pushed him over the edge. Okay. That was the only thing. Else is going on deeper because he should have been pushed over the edge last year when she was at the round table talking about an entanglement.
Told you that entanglement, that's that word.
That was all up in my house doing what I should have been doing.
Yeah. I did like it, but in the commercial break, it was reported that both Denzel and Tyler Perry tried to calm him down and talk him off the ledge a little bit, Will Smith. Yeah. And that he said in his acceptance speech that Denzel told him that at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you.
I'm the devil. If I'm Chris Rock, I'm the devil that's coming for him. I'm coming up out that purple tom.
She done embarrass you, nigga.
Caesar and Talina,
she done make you look like a fucking
goofy. But I'm coming up out of that.
Really, you want to smack her, but you know you can't touch her. So you
can't do that to somebody's skill.
Why you ain't
so now comedians, can they not say anything? I'm worried about people coming up on stage. So don't go, listen, if you're sensitive, don't you take your ass to no comedy show because these are comedians and they make light of situations. So if you go down there and you got on some bull jive, they're going to make fun of you. If you look like some bull jive, they're going to make fun of you.
Okay, is it possible that Will actually started to think he was Richard Williams?
Okay.
You know, like, I got to put an end to this right here, right now, because that's what Richard would have done, right?
Yeah. Probably. A lot of times they get in character, and when you get in character, it's hard to get out of character. We've seen a lot
of method acting taken over the edge.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd have thought I was a hurricane. I'd have gotten character. Boy, man, you can't just walk up to somebody and slap them. And kudos to Chris Rock. Chris said, "Nah, I don't want to take no." You know,
the LAPD went to him afterwards and said, "You want to file?" Nope.
No.
How's he going to file charges?
I want to charge Will Smith. I'm gonna get his ass back though.
Yep. Well, Chris looked shook for a while.
Of course.
He should have been.
Yes. Skip, the man walked up unprompted. And
unprecedented.
Skip, I'm like, hold on. Is this? I said, nah. I said, nah. You ain't right. You don't right.
I thought this shit was fake. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen to a script.
Well, I think the whole theater thought it was rehearsed, like it was staged.
Yeah.
Because the way it became clear it was not.
It was not staged.
When Will Smith was walking up,
a joke
was
about your wife's hair. Skip, that ain't, I can see.
I think that was a buildup of
a lot of other things that came. Skip, I can see if his wife is suffering from a terminal illness or his wife is tragically. I get that. Certain we know, Skip, even for a comedian, certain things are off the table.
When that bitch was embarrassing you, you ain't had that same. All I gotta say, keep that same energy with August.
She's not the only person suffering from alopecia.
Keep that same energy with August, my nigga. And shit, you did all of that. You still gonna go home with her. She still won't pass you no pussy tonight. She gonna get high as fuck, go to sleep, dreaming about Tupac. Let Tupac fuck her the shit out of her in her dream. Wake up to you looking at you like, oh, I'm still with this nigga. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Do better, my nigga. Let that bitch go.